Hello, friends, and welcome. This is your fusion workout. So what you're gonna need is some dumbbells or some weights that you can use for this workout. You need some full body movements as well as some yoga shapes. And just give you a hot minute to get all organized and set. And make sure you have water as well. And then we're gonna start in child's pose. So when you're ready, go ahead and come on down, wide-legged or narrow child's pose. So first of all, thank you for being here. Second of all, go ahead and thank yourself, okay, for showing up for you. This is more important now than ever for us to take the time to be with ourselves. So in your child's pose, go ahead and take a good long breath in through your nose. And a long breath out in just a really natural way. Deep breath in. And smooth breath out. Take one more just like that, allowing yourself to fully arrive right here in this moment in your space. Now, if there's something specific that you're working through, that you're working with in this chapter of your life, and you want to feel a shift within that thing, bring that to mind right here and now. And there's a really good chance that you'll just know right away. You'll know what that is. Okay, maybe it's falling into a new routine. Maybe that's a conscious shift out of summer mode and into fall. I always feel that there's a tangible feeling that comes into not only my body, but into my life and the flow of fall. So if that resonates at all, just be with that. And then let's see if we can just move and breathe and be together and feel into that shift a little more right here. Take a deep breath in. And a smooth breath out. Okay, go ahead, come forward to tabletop position. Your hands and knees. See that your shoulders are right over top of the wrists and your hips are right over top of your knees. Okay, tuck your toes under as much as you can, right to the baby toe. And then we look up towards the ceiling, cow pose, drop your belly, tilt the hips forward. And then round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest and really push through palms to dome the upper back towards the ceiling, upward, skyward. Okay, inhale forward and up, cow pose. And then round your spine, tuck in. Space right here, inhale forward and up, curve the spine. And then really round the spine, tuck in. Okay, one more, just like that, full breath in. And full breath out, round in, separate the shoulder blades and empty your lungs. Okay, here we look forward, lift the hips, take down dog. And then find some movement a little side to side. Okay, so with cat and cow, we're a little more linear with our movement. So right here, find some lateral movement, side to side. Okay, keep rooted through the palms and just notice the weight shift as you sway your hips side to side. And then come through center, root the heels, come to stillness and take a deep breath in. And a long exhale. Okay, you're right here and now, big breath in, come forward, high plank position. And then take down dog. Okay, walk your feet up top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, long spine from the crown of your head through the tip of the tailbone. And then grab your calves, fold in, and bring your nose closer to your knees. And then come to stand tall, reach up high, big breath in. Take forward fold and exhale. Halfway lift again. Grab your calves, hug in, exhale. Come to stand tall, reach up high, big breath. And fold. Take your halfway lift, still humble chin, navel to spine. Catch your legs, fold in, nose to shins. Stand tall, reach high, in breath. Take forward fold and empty out. Halfway lift. And hug in. Stand tall, reach high, big breath in. Forward fold your way. And halfway lift. Fold into your legs, big hug, big squeeze. And then stand tall, reach high. Last time here. Forward fold. All right, this time take your halfway lift, big breath in. Then bend your knees, sit really, really low, and come to high boat. So you're gonna find your shins parallel to the ceiling, chest up tall, and your hands can come behind your legs. Now flex your feet towards you, so toes towards you. Breathe in, lift the chest, and then slow lower, down, low boat. You might only come halfway. You might come all the way down so the shoulder blades are lifted up off the mat. Pause here, hold strong. And then find a good strong breath out to pop yourself up. High boat. Lower down, big breath. And high boat, exhale. Shaking good, we got it. Lower down, low boat. And high boat. Strong in your middle, low boat. And high boat. Keep the feet flexed. Come down, low boat. Hold here, good and strong. Reach your fingertips towards the toes and toes towards you. Then start to flutter your feet up and down. Okay, side by side. Push the low back down. You got it. Okay, yes. Hold. You could bring your hands behind your head and then keep going just like that. For 5. Stay with it. Core strong. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your feet down, knees bend. Big belly breath in. And out. You can swipe your knees a little bit left and right. Good, that's it. A little bit of movement in the low back, the low spine, and the hips. And then come through center. Allow your head to just be heavy on the mat. Hug the knees in. And then give yourself a little rock and roll forward and back. Okay, so we're gonna meet in a forward fold. Give yourself a good kick, head heavy, feet are hip width, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Then plant your hands, step back to a plank. And then you're gonna find this little wiggle with the hips. So as you wiggle the hips, I want you to keep the pressure of the palms down. So you're pushing the earth away from you and you're creating some squeeze, a good brace, as well as this little wiggle with the hips and a firing up at the core. Okay, keep breathing. Lift your head a bit. Now come to stillness. Flex the legs and hug the glutes. Okay, lift the head a little bit more. And then remember, you can set the knees down. And if not, you just keep them lifted and slow lower. Chest down to the mat. Cobra. Head and chest lift. Big breath. Open up front body. And then press to your knees. Take down dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, step your right foot through to your right hand. Take your right arm up towards the sky for twisted low lunge. And then pull the right hip back. Lean your right arm back and breathe. Now take your right hand down to the inside of right foot. Pivot left heel down and left arm up towards the sky. We open up the other way. Hold here. Keep the right knee good and bent so your knee is over your heel. And then take your left hand down to the floor and let's just spin up high onto the left ball of foot. Right arm up once again. And right hand down to the inside of right foot. Left heel down, left arm high. And then we do it one more time. So left hand down, left heel high, Right arm up, big breath. And right hand down. Pivot left heel down, left arm high. Take a deep breath in. And step back, take down dog. Big breath here. And exhale. All right, left foot steps through. Left arm up towards the sky, we open up. Now take your left hand down, pivot the right heel down, tuck the left hip under so we get some good opening here, and right arm up. Now take your right hand down, right heel rises, left arm to the sky. Long through the crown of your head, out and up. Left hand comes down, right heel down, right arm up. Then take your right hand down. Here we go, one more time. Inhale, reach. Left hand down, right arm up, right heel down. So we're still strong through right leg. And then from here, we go to down dog. Hands down, shoulder width, feet step back. Take a deep breath in. Sink the heels, straighten your legs, and exhale. Come forward, high plank, big breath. Knees or no knees, lower halfway. Upward dog, breathe in. Take down dog, exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. All right, step your right foot through between your hands. Arms reach up, so we go to crescent lunge. Reach high. Then take your hands down, we go standing splits, lift the left leg. Now hold strong here, knit the low ribs to the hips. So we really fire up through your middle, and then lean some weight back into your right heel and lift your right toes. Bow your head heavy, lift the left leg. All right, listen close. You're gonna land your left foot back of the mat, pivot the left heel down all at once, and then start to sit the hips back, and you actually bend into the left knee for side lunge. Now, I want you to keep the right foot flat on the floor, toes stay forward, and sometimes when we lean the hips back and straighten the right leg, we not only get into the back of your right leg, but as well as a stretch to the front of your right foot. And then lift your spine up, kind of like out and to the right, left of the mat, big breath. Power yourself up, come through center, lift the left heel again. Lift your right leg, three-legged dog, up and back. Step it through, crescent lunge. Arms rise. Standing splits, here we go. And then breathe in, lift yourself up halfway. Left foot lands parallel back of the mat. Start to climb your hands to the left, hips sit back. You bend into left knee. And then come through center. We're gonna do it again. Left heel rises, right leg up and through for three-legged dog. And right foot goes through for crescent lunge. Last time here, big breath in. Standing splits. Halfway lift. Left foot parallel back of the mat. This time you're gonna flex the right foot up off the floor, right toes pull towards you. Still sit back into your left hip, you bend into left knee. From here, climb yourself around, lift the left heel, step back to plank, option to float right toes, chaturanga. Upward dog. Downward dog, head heavy, hips high, heels low. Breathe in. And breathe out. Left foot goes through, top of the mat, crescent lunge. Arms rise up. Hands go down, standing splits, right leg flat. So we just use this first one to kind of get yourself acquainted, right, with left leg. See if you can bow into left leg and reach your right leg a little higher towards the sky. Okay, a little bend to left knee. You're gonna land the right foot parallel back of the mat. Start to straighten into left leg, sit the hips back and bend into right knee. Okay, and then you take your hands over to the right side of the mat, lift your spine up halfway as you stick your butt back. And then walk yourself around top of the mat, right heel lifts, plant the palms, three-legged dog, left leg flies. Left foot steps through, crescent lunge. Arms rise up. Standing splits. This time take halfway lift. You're long from right heel to your head. Right foot lands parallel back in the mat. Left leg goes to straight, hips sit back and breathe. Hands come around top of the mat, right heel lifts, left leg lifts up and back, three-legged dog. Left foot steps through, crescent lunge, here we go, rise up. Standing splits. Halfway lift, right foot back of the mat, hips go back. This time you flex your left foot up off of the ground, toes towards you, hips still back, and right knee's bent. Okay, come around, hands top of the mat, right heel up, step back plank, low push up, we flow. Up dog, big breath. Down dog, exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Come down to hands and knees. Tabletop position. Now from here, you're gonna come down to left elbow. Take your right knee to the back of your right arm, maybe a little bend on your right arm, right elbow. And you're gonna kick straight back and up. Knee to elbow, up and back. Okay, think 45 degrees behind you. A little bit of glute activation right here. So push back and then little squeeze at the end of a long leg. Keep the angle at 45 degrees behind you. Here we go for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take child's pose, knees down, hips back. Little stretch, deep breath in. Full exhale. Come forward, tabletop. This time, right elbow down, then you take left knee to left tricep, little bend on left elbow if you need. Kick straight back and up, big squeeze on left glute need. Keep breathing. Here we go for 5. Up and back. Little extra squeeze here for 3. Yup, 2. And 1. Knees go down, hips to heels. Child's pose. Relax your arms, relax your head. Deep breath in, right to the bottom of the belly. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Tabletop position once again. Tuck the toes, hover your knees. So your knees are directly underneath your hips. Look forward with your head and your eyes. Hop up, top of the mat. Halfway lift. Fold in, exhale. And come to stand tall, reach up high. And arms at your side. Beautiful. Grab your weights. And we're gonna come to the middle of the mat. Okay, so I'll turn a little sideways here because we're gonna have a good wide stance to begin. Okay, so palms are gonna stay facing forward to begin. And we're gonna sit back and down into a good wide squat. And it's gonna be awesome, okay? So palms are forward. We sit back and down, toes track in the same line as knees, knees same in line with toes. Come on up, we bicep curl. Okay, this time, we're gonna sit back, we go curl and press, palms flip out up top. Okay, come down low, just the curl. Sit low, curl and press. Keep alternating between these two, curl and curl press. Now let's bring in the breath. So we inhale to sit back, exhale, going up. Really good, stay with it. One more of each. Find forward fold after your press. Easy, easy. Weights go down. Then you take halfway lift, full breath in. Plant your hands, we go to high plank. You can hop there if you like. And then we count out 10 mountain climbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come down to elbows. Now you're gonna go knee to the outside of your arm for 10. Pump in. Then you come up, high plank. Mountain climbers for 10. Good, then come down to elbows. Knee to the back of your arm. High plank, we'll do it one more time, here we go. Mountain climbers for 10. Elbows. Knee to the back of the arm. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Set your knees down, hips to heels. Stretch your arms out and let your forehead come down. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time like that. Breathe in. And breathe out. One more time. Inhale. Just for good measure. And let it go. High plank position. Chaturanga, exhale. Up dog. Down dog. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lift your right leg behind you. Bend your knee and stack your right hip on your left. See if you can root the left heel behind your left toes. Square the right shoulder down, even with left. Deep breath in. Right foot steps through, crescent lunge. Just your arms rise up, full breath. Now, as you exhale, you're gonna take your hands down to your weights. So from this position, the lunge, bring them close towards you, and then you're gonna come all the way up, shoulders over hips. Yeah, okay, really good. Now we hinge forward. We're gonna row back for 5. Yeah. 4, 5. Now bring your shoulders up tall, back where we were. You're gonna have this long lunge, feet are hip width. We lunge down, breathe in, and then we're up for 5, 4, 2, and 1. Now, if you have dumbbells, I want you to see if you can keep your hands on your weights. If that's not possible with what you have, you'll set your weights aside and then plant your hands on the mat. Okay, lift your right leg up and back. Bend your knee and stack your hips. Take a deep breath in. Right foot steps through, top of the mat. Now from here, you're gonna bring your weights up halfway. We're gonna go for those 5 rows. Okay, elbows back, shoulder blades together. Once you're finished there, shoulders come back over the hips. Take your left foot off into the right for a curtsy stance. Then we go to lunges like this. So we come down low and then up. Power up out of your hips. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, weights go down to frame right foot. Let's square up left foot in line with left hip. Plant your left hand on your mat. You're gonna lift your right leg up and back, bend your knees, stack your hips. Take your right toes off into the left for wild thing. Remember, you can stay in that down dog kick if you like. Now pull the shoulder blades towards your spine. Lift your hips. Start to look down. Right foot steps through top of the mat. We come up for 5 rows. Last time here. Elbows back, shoulder blades together. Weights go down. Fly your left leg, standing splits. Now you're gonna keep your left leg long behind you. Bend into your right knee. Just tap the left toes back.
Straighten your right leg. Tap the left toes back, like the top of the toe, not planting. Tap and straighten your right leg. Bend, extend, last two. Bend and extend. Hold here, bow your head, deep breath in. And then set your weights down. Plant your hands, high plank, low push up, you flow. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. Lift your left leg up and back. Bend your knees, stack your hips, open up. Now keep breathing here. See if you can engage left glute to lift the left knee a little higher. Deep breath in. And left foot step top of the mat. Crescent lunge, so just your arms come up. Inhale. And hands go down to your weights. Bring them close to you. Bring yourself up halfway. Now from here, hinge forward. We go for rows for 5. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Shoulders come up over the hips. Hold here. You're still in this long lunge. Lunge down, deep breath. Power up, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Weights go down. If you can put your hands on the weights, great. If not, hands plant on the mat. Lift your left leg, bend your knees, stack your hips. Keep the right heel rooting. Hands are pushing down. Deep breath in. Left foot steps through, top of the mat. Now bring your weights close to you. We're gonna come up halfway. 5 rows, here we go. Now once you're done your 5, bring your shoulders tall. Step your right toes off and to the left. You're in a long curtsy lunge. Lunge down, deep breath in. Power up, exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your weights down to frame left foot. Right foot squares up with right hip. Now plant the right palm on the mat. Lift your left leg. 3, 5. Your hip. Take your left toes off and to the right. Wild thing. Remember, you could stay where you were, no problem. If you're in wild thing, let's get wild with it. Lift the hips higher. Push on your feet to strengthen your legs. Easy, start to look down. Left foot steps up, top of the mat. Square yourself, bring your weights close to you, and then bring your weights up. You come up halfway. 5 rows, here we go. Yeah, shoulder blades together. Now weights go down. From here, fly your right leg, standing splits. Hips are square. Now, you're gonna bend into left knee. Tap right toes back, straighten right leg, lift. Straighten left leg and lift. Tap right toes, you bend and straighten. Left hip pulls back. Last 2. And 1, hold here, hold, hold. Left hip back, push on left heel, hold here. Now mindfully take your weights aside, right foot back in the mat, high plank, low push up, you flow. Up dog, down dog. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Take your knees down, keep the toes tucked, and let the knees actually come wide like child's pose. So you just say, then come forward, chaturanga push up, hips back. Chaturanga push up, and back. Okay, keep it rolling right here. Focus on tidy shoulders. So even, left and right. Keep the chest broad, eyes forward. You're strong in your core. 2 more. Child's pose, hips to heels. Arms behind you, forehead to the mat. Relax your body. Breathe into your belly. Inhale. Big sigh, let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath here, together. And exhale. Okay, roll yourself up. If you need some water, this would be a good time. Grab some water. If you don't want water, no problem. You could stay in child's pose. You could just have your feet, focus on your breath. So from here, we come through tabletop. Tuck the toes, hover your knees. So make sure your knees are right underneath your hips. Look forward with your eyes and your head. Hop up, top of the mat. Half lift. Fold in. Okay, bend your knees. Grab your weights. Come on up to stand. Let's take a breath here. And let it go. Okay, we're gonna find that wide stance again, just like so. So heels are wider than shoulders, toes out. We're gonna sit back and down. Sit low, then come up, hammer curl. So your palms stay facing in, weights come to the front of the shoulders, and elbows stay in to the sides of your body. Sit back, big breath, high pull. Hands come to the armpits, elbows out wide. Inhale to sit back, hammer curl. Inhale, and high pull. Keep alternating just like this. Focus on your breath out. Option to keep going just like this. Option to hop in when you go to your high pull. Then stay planted for your curl. Hop in, high pull. That's it. One more of each. Stand tall, and then once you're finished your high pull, forward fold. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. High plank, low push up. Up dog. Down dog. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more, in and out. Okay, really good. Now, set your knees down like child's pose, but keep the toes tucked. Hover tabletop. Last time here. Forward. Chaturanga push up. Hips back. Come forward. Chaturanga push up. Yep. Stay square with wrist, elbows, and shoulders. Square meaning a box. Straight right angle, no floppy arms, okay? You got it. Last 2. Last one. Child's pose. Relax your forehead down, hips to heels. Big breath in and out. Inhale and exhale. Okay, you can come up and get some water again if you like. And then we're gonna turn around onto your back. Bring your weights with you. So I always find it easiest to be seated. Grab the weights and then come back. And then you can just take a second here. Big breath in once you're all the way back. Okay. Now we're gonna find our arms in tabletop, or rather cactus shape. And then your legs are gonna be in tabletop, okay? So we lift your knees up to parallel, shins to the ceiling. And then you're gonna press your weights all the way up, straight arms, your head stays down for the first part. And then everything presses up and together. You try to press towards your toes, lift your tailbone, and then everything comes down. Weights down, exhale, press up, then curl in. So I want you to feel how when you go to exhale and press them up, then you have more breath to press out for the crunch part, okay? Kind of like 2 parts to the movement. Last 2. And then on the last one, I want you to lift and hold. Everything hugs in with your crunch. You're gonna pulse up, exhale. 9, 8, 7, 6, you got it. 4, 3, 2, 1, feet go down. Lay your weights across your hips. And now just like we did that wide squat, we're gonna do a wide hip bridge here. So push through your feet, lift your hips. Now we tone the middle. Instead of puffing up, we firm in, ribs in. Lower your hips towards the mat, big breath in. Keep the tailbone tucked towards the heels and then lift. Find the exhale to lift up. Keep holding your weights so they don't roll away from you. Power your hips up through the weights. Keep breathing. Last 3, we're gonna hold on. 1, 3, 2. One more time, lift and hold the top, hold it here. Flex your feet up off the ground, push through the heels, tuck the tail, squeeze your butt. Hold here, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come down. Breathe in, knock the knees together. Sigh the breath away. Notice if there's a shift here in your body, your brain. Take a moment, breathe in. And exhale. Okay, you're just gonna set one of your weights aside. Hold your other weight, just like so, side to side, like this, okay? Now, from the bottom, we're here. Now we here, yeah. Okay, you're gonna keep your feet down, keep your head down, and then exhale everything up and together. Okay, so we're here, and then we're in. We're gonna build on this, so just find this good pace. Feet go down and up. Keep your arms long. Two more. Hold on this last one. And then go pulse. Weight towards the feet. Flex the toes. 8, 7, 6, 5. Exhale. 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax the feet. Weights down. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. Let it go. Okay, we go one more set of hip bridge, then we're gonna build on what we were just doing with that one. Okay, push to your feet. Make sure they're out nice and wide, just like we did. And lift. Squeeze. Remember, it's about the squeeze. It's not about the height. You can allow this subtle draw in of the knees to really hug in with inner thighs. Awesome. Stay with it. Power your legs up. Squeeze. Here we go for 4, then we hold 1. 3. 2. Everybody lift up. Hold 1. Hold here. Push down. Lift the hips. Okay, tuck your tail again. Squeeze for 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. And come down. Ah. One way to side again. Okay. Now you're going to keep your feet down. Bring your one weight up. You're going to hold it sideways just like so. Big exhale. You're going to try and lean forward into this mini crunch that we were doing. And then peel yourself up off of your mat. Slow lower, low back, then upper back, head down. Then you reverse it and go up. Coming down with control. So we don't want to just fling forward and fling back. We want to go with control. Almost like you're trying to worm your spine off the mat. Keep the weight over top of your head as best you can and feet down. If you notice how I lifted my feet a little bit there, I want you to keep your feet down. One more. On your way halfway down, you're going to hold. So hold here, like right, legs up. And then bring your weight down, hold here. Low, lay back a little bit more. Brace your core strong. Try and balance on your bum bones, chest up. Hold for 5. Lean back, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lay back. Oh, yeah. That's fun. Okay, set your weight down beside you. Bring your hands behind your head. We have one last core exercise to do. Cross your left leg over your right. Twist, look to the left. Upper body goes left. Cross your legs the other way. Twist and look right. Now you carry on just like this. The leg that's furthest away from you, that's the one that's gonna be more challenging when you bring it lower. Try and get your elbow outside your knee. That's it. And while we're doing this, a reminder that abs do not make you a better person. Okay? It's contrary to what you may have been told or taught or conditioned to think. Abs do not make you a better person. We got to have a strong core to keep our spine up so we can stand up for what we believe in. Okay, we got to have a strong core so that we support our back for a long time so we can like literally stay more upright, yeah? So let's pick up the pace a little. Here we are. 17, 16, 14, 13, 12, lower, 11, 10, lower, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Breathe in. Contract, exhale. Expand, breathe in. Contract. One more, inhale. Exhale. So I don't know about you guys, but I definitely feel a shift, even just by focusing on my breathing. Focusing on my body, what I'm doing. I feel that shift. So good. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. You can stay just like this with your foot on the ground for a hot moment. And then if you like, you can bring your legs towards you. Lace your fingers behind your left leg. Or if you have another grip that you like for your right hip stretch, go ahead and find that now. Switch sides. If you had your foot on the floor to begin, you could set your foot down, left ankle, right thigh, pause here. And then if you like to pull your knees towards you, go ahead and do that now. And then uncross and we'll go to happy baby. Hands can go to the outsides of the feet or ankles, heels high, knees towards your armpits. And move. And be still. Find both. Breathe here. Be here. Relax your feet down to the floor. Bring the bottoms of your feet to touch with your knees open wide. Pause here. Allow the inner groins to open up and a stretch on the thighs, the hip flexors, front of the hips. You can take your arms overhead and just humble the chin so you find that little sweet spot on the back of your head. Stretch your legs out long. Bring your right hand to your belly and your left hand to the center of your chest. You might relax the shoulders down away from ears, little tuck of the tailbone. And just greet yourself here in this position with a soft breath. Take 3 deep breaths. And just as we started practice, find thanks to yourself for showing up for you. Because that's what this is. When you show up for you, it's navigating what's possible in your day. When you carve out time for you, that's a compliment to yourself, for yourself. When you take space to intentionally fill your cup, to move and to breathe, you have this beautiful opportunity to not only get to know yourself better, but to start again, to carry forward, not only in the rest of the day, the rest of the week, your month, but it's like another day in your journey. And so if today you perhaps felt a little more sluggish, less energy, not as clear, and you can notice a shift in yourself right here and now, can you remind yourself that the journey is long? You don't have to have it all figured out today or even tomorrow. You just commit yourself to your path, to your journey of reminding yourself not only what's possible for you, but what's possible for you to contribute to in your community, your city, and on this planet. And I don't know about you, but sometimes I need a reminder. And so if you need a reminder too, let this be it. You are amazing. And when you take time for you, that's the ultimate gift. Perhaps a little smile on your face. Bring your palms together and bring your thumb knuckles to your third eye, space between your 2 eyebrows. And namaste. Thanks for being here, friends. You're the best.